A lot of people think the 2020s are a bad time to be alive, but that's not true at all. These are actually the worst time periods to be alive, according to historians. The year 536 is notoriously known as the worst year to be alive due to a massive volcano eruption in Iceland, which caused a dense fog over most of Europe and the Middle East for 18 months. During that time period, there was barely any light, temperatures dropped to 34 degrees Fahrenheit, and there was also a massive crop failure, which resulted in widespread famine and starvation. The years 1347 to 1351 was during the Black Death, which was the deadliest pandemic ever in human history, and it caused up to 30 million mortalities, which was a third of the European population, and it was just a really bad time to be alive. 1918 is also one of the worst years because it was right as World War I was ending, which caused its own destruction, but at the beginning of the Spanish flu, which was the second deadliest pandemic in human history, taking over 50 million lives around the world. And also during this time, almost every country in the world was facing political and social chaos, so just wasn't a good time. Living in India in 1947 during the partition, estimated 2 million people died due to riots and massacres. It was one of the largest migrations away from the country in human history due to a lack of food and a lack of order. And finally, in 1937, life in China during the Japanese attack, and especially in Nanking, was probably one of the worst times to be living in the area. It's brutal what happened there. I don't even want to get into it in this video. If you want to look up Japanese Nanking World War II, insane stuff.